So the Nextool Pocket Tool E1 is finally here. I saw this on, what was it, SHOT Show or Blade Show, whatever just happened. I saw some pictures of this and some people mention it. And I found this on AliExpress, again, the Nextool E1 right there. And I thought, wow, what a fantastic looking tool. So let's go ahead and jump into some of its features. Now, one of the cool things we find out right away is that it does have a bit driver, and these bits, at least the one that it comes with, is actually interchangeable with the Leatherman bit. So you can go ahead and use a Leatherman bit in it. You can take the bit out of it, use it in the Leatherman bit holder. So they pretty much work either way. And I know when I had the Nextool Captain, that it was similar, but I think some of the bits did not work in the Leatherman. So, but this bit does. So that's pretty cool right there. We've got the bit driver. Now, I don't think any of these tools lock. This will be very reminiscent of the Gerber Lockdown Drive and the series there. Now, with the Gerber Lockdown Drive, of course, you've got the 1/4 inch driver, but this will come in, somewhere around half the price of the drive, depending on where you find it. This comes in, I think, somewhere around the $24 mark. And it does weigh around 95 grams as well. All right, so we've got not only the bit driver right there, but also we have this can opener as well. And this does have this thumb stud to gain access. Now, I do have to say that I had a little gripe about this because the hobby knife blade is the hardest to get access to, but since it's the sharpest, I think this might be a smart plan because you have to be very intentional to get it out. And actually, on thinking about it, that's probably a good idea. You don't want to just accidentally deploy this in the hand. So you do have the hobby knife, and then it does come with some extra blades as well in this package. So pretty cool. And this right here, I think, is fairly readily available. Again, for these hobby blades, it is very reminiscent of Gerber's. Let's see, where is it? And not there, but on this side right here. Their bit holder, but it is a little different as well, but you do have that hobby knife blade. All right, so we've got those tools on that side, and then we've got some really cool things happening on this side. Now, you do have a knife. Not sure why, again, we need all these blades. You do have the hobby knife blade, but then if you want just your standard blade, you've got this one. But as opposed to the Gerber, you do not have an awl as well. And I do find it a little hard to get this file out of here. Let's see. We'll eventually get it. And I'm not sure if there is, oh, I guess there is a nail nick right there, but it's a little bit hard to get to. There it is. I just didn't know where it was. All right. So we've got a file. I don't know. Would you guys consider this a two-sided file? It's got some filings on this side, but this side, it's almost flat. So I don't even know if I consider that a file. And then they do have this as your screwdriver right here. So we've got at least a one-sided file. I'll let you guys decide what it is. And then we do also have this cool tool right here. So we have the scissors right here. And I think, yeah, so these fold out like so. So let's go ahead and test these on paracord. So right there we go. And yeah, it just does an excellent job with paracord. So really good. Let's go ahead and test this on some plastic. I know some of you have mentioned, obviously, paracord is not the end-all test. So yeah, it slices right through plastic as well. Let's make sure, let's actually bring some of the cardboard over that this came in, the packaging. And then, yeah, and I have to say that I am a big fan of how they did this. So they actually added an extra layer, and I think they made that the spring, it looks like. Let's see. But anyway, they made this handle thicker. So a lot of times you've got some tiny little handles like Victorinox and even Leatherman. make some very small scissors. So let's go ahead, bring this out. So look how small this is. Now Leatherman did add this extra handle notch right here, but look, compare these right here. My, that is nice. So big fan of that as well. These multi-tool companies like Nextool and Roxxon rather, are really innovating. Some of you might say, well, it's a copy. Well, it's not really an exact copy. They've definitely changed things up. You definitely can see there's design cues, but they're not even close to the same size. They've changed the tool size up. They've added scissors. So big fan of that. So let's go ahead and look at these instructions as well. So then it shows right here how you unlock this blade. Perhaps we should go ahead check that out now. Just to be clear, I just got this in the mail. So let's go ahead and there we go. I just got this in the mail, so I haven't had time to play with it much. And oh, so you pull it back. I see. So oh, that's neat. So you pull it back and then, well, let's see here. So it fits in here. There we go. And then it fits in there like that. Okay, well, that's a pretty cool system. Yeah, so just pull it back and then you push it right back. All right, so that may have been on other tools. To be honest, I don't really mess with these hobby blades much. I think Gerber has a couple of these besides the one on here, but again, I don't use those that much, but I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we've got these bits, we've got the replaceable blade right there. And then again, we've got this, they say bottle opener. I thought it was a can, oh, they do say bottle opener and can opener. Again, they have this clip, very nice clip as well. Again, the screwdriver, double-sided screwdriver. And then they consider this a scraper on the end. So that's one thing. Let's see, where is it at? It's not the knife. It's going to be on this side. So, oh, that's okay. So they've got a little scraper here on the end. That's different. So not sure how I feel about that, but that's unique. And then, of course, we've got the scissors and the file and the knife. So, and then as far as material goes, let's go ahead and take a look at this as well. So it does look like we've got 420 J2 and then 5052 is what they talk about materials. So as far as the steel goes. So again, this is the E1 Nextool, and I'm actually very impressed with it. I thought I paid around $25 or so on AliExpress, and I think I've seen it for even cheaper now, but very good value. I would say at the moment, very, very impressed.